Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Vincenzo Schioppa, Ambassador of Italy to South Africa.
Just to say a few words for, first of all, thanking our friend from the Italian Navy for this invitation and for this cruise. It is not a common initiative to have such a strong partnership between the private and public. And I think in this occasion Italy is showing a way, in a sense. We have an example of our technologies on this beautiful ship. We have an example of our industry and know-how, and even more, if I can say, we have an example of what we can do in favor of disadvantaged communities and especially the kids. So we have the pleasure of having Operation Smile, Fondazione Rava, and the Red Cross.
A warm welcome to all of you. Italy is here with a powerful aircraft carrier group, and this strong presence has to be seen as a respectful tribute to South Africa and a special sign of friendship from Italy. Relationships between South Africa and Italy are constantly increasing, and many Italian companies are operating in this beautiful country. South Africa is an emerging economic power. It is the most important country in Africa. It is the cradle of humankind and gave birth to Nelson Mandela. This is the Rainbow Nation, which is the expression of the unity of the multiculturalism and the gathering of people from many different nations. Therefore, it is an honor and a pleasure to be here in this multi-ethnic society and have a chance to introduce you to the mission of our naval campaign. The 30th Naval Group was composed by aircraft carrier Cavour, supply ship Etna, frigate Bergamini, and patrol ship Borsini, and left Italy in mid-November, setting sails towards the Suez Canal to start a naval campaign across the Red Sea, the Gulf of Aden, the Indian Ocean, and the Arabic Gulf, ending with the circumnavigation of Africa. Patrol ship Borsini is no longer with the naval group, as she was detached in Maputo on 1st of February to cooperate with the Mozambican Navy for 2 months. In the maritime security field, the naval group will be employed in providing deterrence, taking advantage of the presence of the aircraft carrier wherever and whenever necessary, ensuring protection of merchant shipping, fighting against the piracy and illegal traffic, rescuing people at sea, like we did on the 27th of November, saving the life of the captain of an Indian ship who was suffering from a serious illness. In the cooperation field, the objective is to promote joint exercises and training in order to develop the capabilities of some of the navies of the visited countries to boost their effectiveness in surveillance activities and maritime security in their operational environment, with positive results in global security. The circumnavigation of Africa is focused on an important humanitarian assistance mission that has raised notable expectations in local populations and that will be conducted in cooperation with Operation Smile non-profit organization, whose surgeons are working in the surgery rooms of aircraft carrier Cavour.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Orsini from Italy, the Italian Foundation of Operation Smile. And maybe, as you know, Operation Smile is an international worldwide organization founded in 1982. We used to operate in babies with cleft lip and cleft palate mainly. So we are very excited to do another mission, especially with the Italian Navy, that give us this opportunity to go around the Africa. We used to stop in all the country where we have a local foundation. So if you can see, we don't make all the stops, but where we have the foundation, we stop with the Navy and we operate babies. Till now, we have operated almost 60 patients. The first stop for us was Mombasa, and then we operate also in Madagascar and in Maputo, in Mozambique. And now we are expecting to operate almost 25 patients more here in Cape Town. This is a very, very big honor to be here with you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm Conrad Pinard, plastic surgeon. I'm the field medical officer from Cape Town. And as Cape Townians, we welcome the Italian Navy and our plastic surgery colleagues from Italy. Very welcome to Cape Town. It's wonderful to have you guys here. We've been in partnership, South African OPSMAL South Africa, for the past 5-6 years with the Italian OPSMAL. And in those years, we operated more than 4,600 kids. We've looked for kids all over South Africa, and we've gathered a whole bunch of kids. And tomorrow we're going to start operating, and we'll start changing lives forever. You know, people always ask us, why do we do this? And I can tell you there's no better feeling than seeing a 7-year-old child that walked around with a cleft lip for whole her life and being ostracized. And after a 45-minute operation, when she wakes up and you give her a little mirror and she sees her own face with a whole face, she's a whole person again, it really does something to you. And if it doesn't bring a tear to your eye, you're a very hard person. So to everyone, very welcome, and tomorrow we'll start changing lives.
If there is grace in this world, if there is light on this earth, let us use it. Let us see it, starting right now. Peace, love, more tolerance, faith, hope, trust in the same name of God. Peace, love, more tolerance, faith, hope, trust in the same God in whose name we die for, take an innocent life for. That's not what he means, and it doesn't matter what book you read.
RAVA, non-profit foundation, whose doctors are visiting kids on board supply ship Etna and supplying free glasses to fight blindness in infants.
Good afternoon. Fondazione Francesca Rava is an Italian non-profit humanitarian organization helping children in need in Italy and in the poorest country in the world, providing health services, education and shelter to orphans and abandoned children, as well as medical care during the times of emergency and natural catastrophes. The collaboration between Fondazione Francesca Rava and the Italian Navy started in Haiti in 2010, working side by side after the devastating earthquake. The aircraft carrier Cavour crossed the ocean to help the victims and worked with our St. Damien Hospital, the only pediatric in the country and center of international aid at the time. We are again with the Italian Navy, this time in Africa, to carry out the humanitarian program called Transforming Children's Lives Through Sight, to fight avoidable blindness in children. Fondazione Rava is providing eyesight screening, medical care and eyeglasses to over 2,000 children in Kenya, Mozambique, South Africa, Angola, Congo, Nigeria, Ghana and Senegal, with the work of 25 high-skilled volunteer professional ophthalmologists and optometrists from Federottica, Albo degli Ottici Optometristi, Associazione Italiana Medici Oculisti, OGS.
As you can imagine, the mission we have is very complex and demanding, but the power and the force of the seas are with us. The old Greek word for seas is pontos, which also means bridge. And since the ancient times, the seas have always been considered bridges to connect the different civilizations in order to accelerate progress and to expand wellness and prosperity, to rescue population in distress, in particular when land intervention is difficult or impossible. Naval campaigns are traditional activities of all main navies, represent important milestones in their history and linger on forever among a sailor's best memories. Therefore, this campaign will remain imprinted in the eyes of 1,200 sailors and Marines, including about 100 women. I'm talking about the crews of our naval group, a unique mix of hearts, minds, and arts, working together and in synergy with the personnel from non-profit charity organizations, from the personnel of the Italian Red Cross and Red Crescent, and from different Italian companies. We are here to show the world what Italy can do, displaying products and capabilities of excellence, not only in the military world, in the industrial field, but also in the humanitarian world, therefore reflecting the genius, the willpower, the building capabilities of the Italian people, as well as their compassion for those belonging to the poorest areas of the world. Thank you very much.
Well, these carriers of the Italian Navy has four principal functions. One is the command and control for the fleet when we are on the sea. Also, we used to do something to help the population when there is some earthquake or some very big disaster. There is inside the ship also a hospital that is 36 bed. So we can affront any problems that we have. Also is the carrier, so we can bring ELO and planes. And the last is just have amphibious determination when we have some operation with the amphibious task. Bring 8 planes and 4 or 5 ELOs big and 2 or 3 ELOs smaller. The big ELO is the HA-101 from Augusta, is Italian, and Augusta and Westland is Italian and English made, and for the small one is HA-19 or AB-212. Well, just the UE, the whole UE for the American Marines. Is Aviator Bravo Plus. Is a version of the Sea Harrier, the English Sea Harrier, and we made this is a special program with the Marines, and we have right now we have on board 5 of these carriers, and we can use for the interceptor, or we can use also for like bombing. Well, this is brand new. I mean, we start. The first operation was in 2010 with the white crane in Haiti, and we received this ship in 2008. So it's really brand new. First of all is the dimension. This is very big. Also, this ship is made to bring Harrier, to bring the planes, to bring the ELO. So this means that we have we necessity of the hangar just like this, very big. Also, we have the flight deck. If you go upstairs, you can see the flight deck is very big. The small ship like Bergamini that we have close to us is a ship that, yes, can have one ELO only, so the hangar is smaller and the flight deck is smaller than this, but also the function that is different. This is the first time that we made a long deployment, is 5 months and a half, but generally a carrier can be in 7-8 months out. You say after 5-10 days, 15 days on the sea, each port is very happy because the people can go out, can have a good time, you know, can see the new city, the new people, the new culture. And this is very nice. This is, I think, the meaning of the Navy, all the main Navy. International Navy is the best because we have the opportunity to see the other land, to see other countries. Well, is that we have a lot of people. Generally, we have 1,200, 1,000 people on board. This means that sometimes it's difficult to see each other, also for 2 or 3 days. I cannot see my friend maybe for 2 days because we work a team. One team for 4 hours, you know, another team for another 4 hours. This means that you cannot see each other for a few days. Well, the size is the best. You can see Bergamini is close to the city, but Cavour, because it's 27 tons, is very big. We stay far from the city. We have a problem when we parking the This depends because I told you when we are in navigation we work 24 hours a day. We have the flight every time, so this means that in the night we have to work. So we have 3 teams, 4 teams, depends what kind of service we must do. And they work 4 hours and they have 4 hours free or 8 hours free. In port, we start from the meeting 8 o'clock in the morning and we work until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have 2 breakfasts and we have a first lunch too. Also after 4 o'clock in the morning we can have we are free of duty and we go out. Well, we have the gym on board. We have the gym and also we try to organize something in the hangar too, some fitness course, and also sometimes we can have a footing on the flight deck early in the morning from 6 to 8 o'clock. Sometime in the afternoon. Sometimes we organize some, I don't know in English, but it's kind of festival, musical, all together. Each of us has a particularly is able to do something, maybe to tell a story, to sing. Someone is able to make some sketch, some dancing, you know, we try to do this. Well, this is very easy because, you know, a long time ago, because I am old enough to tell you, it would be very impossible to have this communication with friends. Right now it's very easy. We have internet on board, also we can communicate by phone. think that the best way is to take a cup of coffee or some beer. We can have we talk. This is important. Always talking. The junior, very junior, they stay in accommodation with 15 people. After that, there are for 6, 4, 2, 1. And the accommodation are very, very nice. No, we have the washing machine for each zone over there. Well, this is very difficult. I try. It's 35 years that I try to iron, but
struggling.
Sometimes I ask to help someone that is able to do this.
Piove sull'oceano, piove sull'oceano, piove sulla mia identità. Lampi sull'oceano, squarci di luminosità. Forse qua in America i venti del Pacifico scoprono la sua immensità. Le mie mani stringono sogni lontanissimi e il mio pensiero corre da te. Tremo, sento profondi e oscuri abissi. E per l'amore che vivo, per l'amore che non sai, che mi fai naufragare. E per l'amore che non ho, e per l'amore che vorrei, e per questo dolore. E questo amore che ho per te, che mi fa superare queste vere tempeste. Onde sull'oceano che dolcemente si placherà. Le mie mani stringono sogni lontanissimi e il tuo respiro soffia su me. Tremo, sento vento in fondo al cuore. E per l'amore che ho per te, che mi fa superare 1000 tempeste. E per l'amore